Hello, everybody. Karin Bujokovou is here again with English, and I have a new guest today. It's Caleb.
Hello.
Okay, Caleb is my pupil from school. That's why we are wearing masks today. And we didn't wear them last time because it was my son who lives with me under one roof. So we didn't have to be so cautious about hygiene, right?
Yeah.
And today we have a new topic. We have past tense and how it works in English. And we'll look at some life events or what is between being born and die. Mm-hmm. And I hope we'll find some more verbs to use.
Yeah.
And just to know what is it all about, I've prepared a short video that I found on the internet, and you can watch it now. There's a man called Ed, and you can see what he can do. Please.
To his friends, Ed is just a normal, everyday kind of letter.
Hi there, Ed.
Hello, my friend.
Hi there, Ed.
Hello, my friend.
Hi there, Ed.
Hello, my friend. But what they don't know is that Ed is a time traveler. All that Ed needs to travel into the past is a word. But not just any word. It has to be a word that does something. You see, only a word that does an action can be used by Ed to travel back in time. These words are called verbs. Here is a word that is a verb. Happen. I wonder what's going to happen now. Happened. It has happened. Ed jumped onto the end and the verb changed. The word has traveled into the past. Here are more words that are verbs. Ed will send them into the past. Look. Looked. Play. Played. Want. Wanted. Work. Worked. Ed worked hard today. Or was it yesterday? If you need to send a verb into the past, remember to use ed, add, on the end of the word.
Okay, thank you. So that was old Ed, time traveler. And today I've taken some materials from school, which is a very old edition of Project 3. And we have got an article about moving here, explaining all the verbs in past and how it works. But there is a story about a boy who moved from Australia to England. And that's something in the book, so I rather choose a living boy who moved from the USA to the Czech Republic. And now I will ask Caleb to read his story, and I'll ask him a couple more questions.
Okay.
Can you read? Thank you.
My name's Caleb. I live in the Czech Republic, but I wasn't born here. I was born in the USA. We moved to the Czech Republic a couple of years ago when my dad got a new job. I had a great life in the USA. I had a lot of family members and baby friends. And California wasn't so cold, as cold as it gets here. All the people here spoke a strange language to me. They didn't understand me. Things got a lot better when I started at school. I started learning the languages and the kids started learning English.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So that was a little bit of your story. Yeah. And you wanted to say something more about your life events, right? I wrote that you came here when you were a baby or just a little boy. Yeah, so you said something that you remember from the USA, what it was.
Well, I remember not many things before I moved here. We do visit the USA, but before I moved here, I remember eating cheese, but I don't like cheese anymore. I think I remember spending time with a few of my friends and my brother. I also remember doing some silly things because I was a little boy
Yes.
and I didn't understand.
Okay.
That was bad. Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. And your mom told me that you moved even here. Do you remember? Did you live in a house or in a flat?
Well, at first we were living in a friend's house. Now it's our house. They moved somewhere else. Before we're living upstairs in their house. And I remember my first day of preschool. Then we moved into a flat. And I could in Český Těšín, I could always recognize where the flat is because there was like a milk dispenser near the door, and we'd always buy glasses, and we'd go there and fill up milk.
Yes. Did you like that milk?
Yeah, I don't like just drinking milk anymore though.
Okay. All right. So that was a flat and a house and a flat and a house. So you moved many times.
Yeah, so first we were in a house,
Uh-huh.
and we were in a flat. Then we were in another person's house here in Český Těšín, and then we moved back.
All right. Thank you.
To
So we have
Precise.
another verb, which is moving. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
moving.
being born, moving, and
Yeah.
dying. Okay. We'll find some more.
hope
Here
that's
we
not
have some sentences. Can you put them the way that they go in life, please? Or more or less. I'll help you a
Okay.
little bit.
So from top to bottom.
Yeah, from top to bottom as they go
So-
in time, right?
So top, the beginning, bottom, the end.
Yes.
Okay.
And what will be first? We have my grandfather something last year.
So
we-
first I was born in California.
Okay, can we find the right verb here?
Yes. Was
Thank
born.
you.
Do I-
Yeah, we can put it under or above somewhere.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, okay.
Then
You can have the village or the house. It's up to you.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, which verb would be okay for this sentence?
They lived in a
Mhm.
big house.
Okay, thank you.
My grandfather died last year.
Okay, that will be probably somewhere at the end, right?
Oh, yeah.
Then we have another 4.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, actually, my parents were born before. I mean,
Oh,
not born,
sure.
but yeah.
So we'll put that
My
on the
parents
top.
my parents were married.
Got married.
Got married before I
Okay.
was born.
And then we have moved, grew up, and started.
Okay. So we moved to another town. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up in a village.
Okay. And something is left?
I started school when I was 6. And then my grandfather died.
All right. So, how it would be in life? First, your parents got married.
Yeah.
Can you say that in Czech?
Nejdříve se moje rodiče oženili.
Well done. Okay. Then, it's your turn, right?
No, pak jsem se narodil já.
Okay. They lived in a big house.
Oni žili ve velikém domě.
Then we moved to another town.
Přestěhovali jsme se do dalšího města.
He grew up in the village.
On vyrůstal ve vesnici.
I started school.
Začal jsem školu, když jsem měl 6 let. A můj děda zemřel minulý rok. Z té
Okay.
doby, ne od teďka.
Yes. Okay, very good. And now you speak Czech. So is the Czech easier or more difficult than English?
For me, it's definitely harder.
Yeah, okay. And that's what I say. English is always easier. I think even for us. All right. And how is it with past in Czech? What do you do to make a sentence?
Well, you usually
past.
end it with al, or ala, or allo.
So we have a choice for different people. If it's a man, a woman, or more people.
Yeah.
And what
Feminine
happens in
names.
English?
Well, in English, there is no
No
rod.
difference.
There is no such thing as střední rod, mužský rod, and ženský rod. There's just,
Right.
there is no.
Yeah, so it's easier.
Well, there is like he, she, but that's not a part of timing.
Okay. So, for example, when you say, husy šli přes cestu, you have to think if it's Y or I. Yeah? Husy šli. Which
Yeah.
one is there?
Husy šli.
Y.
Yeah, why?
Okay. So what happens here? My parents got married. Vzali se. I was born. And if we talk about your brother, he was born also in California or here?
Yeah, in California.
Okay. So still he was born. And
Yeah.
if it was a girl,
She was born.
she was born. It's still the same. Okay. They lived in a house. If you talked only about yourself, I
I lived in a house.
lived in a house, so it's still the same. We moved to another town. And
Yeah.
if it's just one person,
I moved to another town.
still
or
the same.
he moved to another town. She moved to another town.
Still the same. Okay.
Maybe to move to another town.
And how about this one? This looks different.
He grew up in the village.
Why is not ed at the ending?
Well, that's because it's not that kind of word.
Yeah, it's a different one. Okay. So this one, and this one are similar, while this one and this one are different.
Yeah.
And we have two more left. I started school. She started school.
Yeah.
We started school.
Yeah.
Everybody started. Still the same. And my grandfather died.
Last year.
Yeah. If it was granny and granddad, both of them, it
Yeah.
would be still the same. And even baby would be the same if they died, but it would be a pity.
Yeah.
So we have ed endings in many of them, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't depend if it's a one or two or man or woman.
No.
Still the same.
It does
Why?
not depend.
Seems easy for me, isn't it? Okay, so I'll write down the ending. So we have ed ending. And how about the other ones? We had some more that didn't end with ed, like grew up and was born. Yeah, what to do with them? How do we call them? How are the verbs? We call them
Well,
irregular.
yeah, irregular.
Oh, and how to learn these? So that's something different, right? That's a different story.
Yeah. It is.
Okay, so how many of them are here?
2.
Oh, here too. And normally in English, we have the full list.
Yeah.
Horrible. And how to find out if it's regular or irregular? That's a different question.
Well, for me, it's easy.
Okay,
Because
you know
yeah.
from home.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do the Czechs know?
Well, I imagine that they just think it's like grude doesn't sound normal.
Yeah, it doesn't to you. You would be surprised what I get sometimes. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So there is no way how to find out. The only way is to learn all the list of irregular verbs. Fortunately, we don't have to do that in one day. We have half a year or the whole school year for that.
Yeah.
I think it's long enough. Okay. And irregular verbs can be different things. Sometimes they have the same, like, what's the easy one? Like cost. So how much does the water cost?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. And if I ask you about yesterday, oh, you bought the water. How much did it cost? It's still the same verb.
Yeah.
Easy. Okay. But not many like this one. We have some that have two the same words, like, for example, which one? Build. They build the house and built the house. Yeah. So they build the house means now, and they built the house
means past.
in the past. Yeah.
It happened.
So I will leave irregular verbs maybe for some other lesson because it's very long topic. Okay. And we'll focus on the ones that we have already. And we made the life events, how they go in your life. And kids can do the same because they have the worksheet coming with this lesson, and they can fill in the words if they print it out or they write it down.
Yeah.
And they can work with it. Okay.
Okay.
And how about the ed ending? So we say that's the easy part, right? When you just add ed. Two simple letters. But do you sometimes say in pronunciation that it's ed, like I wanted? Do you always say wanted?
Yeah, wanted.
Sounds strange, isn't it? Okay. So it's ed ending, but we never say ed at the end, do we?
We say wanted. It's
Yeah, wanted. It's like ed. Okay, so there are three ways how to pronounce it. It's d, ed, and t. So once again, can we say them? How about this one?
married.
Married.
Yeah.
ed, yeah? This one?
Lived.
Lived. Just d, okay? Moved. Like d.
Just D.
Star.
Tid.
Tid.
Died.
Died. Yeah? So we never have anything like ed at the end, even though we write it. Okay?
Yeah.
But
But then with died, if you did not put in the ed, you only put in d, then it would be did.
did. And that's a different story. Okay, so it's different verb. Okay, so what happens to verbs that, and then when we add ed ending? So,
Well,
yeah. Can something happen to them when I write them? Okay. So,
I guess we'll see.
how about hurry? That's the word, hurry. Did you hurry for today's lesson? Your mom did.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
Okay. So what happens? I need ed at the ending. What happens?
Hurried.
It must be softened somehow. Yeah? Okay. And how about play? We have it all the same, yeah? Again, y at the end. Do I do the same? Think about it. No. I will help you. Nothing happens. And why?
Yeah.
Because this letter is important. When I have A and Y, it doesn't happen. So if I have something, double consonants and things, it changes. If I have two the same letters, it doesn't change, yeah? Okay? And what else? What happens when I have E already at the ending, like move?
Then you only add d after
Yeah,
e.
no more E's, right.
Because
Yeah.
we don't want movied.
Yeah, who needs two, right. Okay, and one more. How about stop? Looks easy.
Stopped.
And why double? Because then you divide it into two halves and you can read it the same way like here, stop and stopped. If I had only one P, it would be stooped.
Yeah.
It sounds different, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
It does.
So that's why we double. Okay, any more changes? I guess no. Okay. So, we have the live events, we have the writing, and we have two difficult parts. It says regular and irregular verbs and how to do it. And now we have a person who has ED in his name. Who's that?
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran, okay. Do you know what's his nationality? I think he's Irish.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
looks
that makes
Irish,
sense.
doesn't he? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know his songs?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll play Ed Sheeran, Castle on the Hill, and you can watch this song because there are lyrics written in it. And it's a story from his life. So we'll see how Ed Sheeran grew up.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you, and Ed Sheeran. It was a nice song from his youth.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember anything about his life?
He broke his leg when he was 6 years old. And when he was 15, he was smoking cigarettes and getting drunk.
He smoked cigars and drank, yes. And how about his friends? Did you hear about his friends?
His friends also got drunk when he was 15.
Okay, that's not very educational, but it's from life. Okay. And how about the castle on the hill? Why is that in the song?
Because he was saying that he was watching the castle on the hill with somebody. I'm guessing that.
In sunset, sounds
Yeah.
romantic. Yeah.
But he was saying that he was watching it, like, he said, watching the sunset with you over the castle on the hill. So I'm guessing it's a love song to his girlfriend or something.
So it's a song about memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, about his life. Good. So what we can do, we can take memories from past and bring them into grammar.
Yeah.
Which sounds not really interesting, but sometimes even boring. But never mind, kids have to learn, so we can help them a little bit. There's one word that can help us, and this is ago, right? That was 20 years ago. For kids, it's a long, long time. But we can think about some closer past, like
20 days ago.
yes, okay. Or when you started school, that's not that long ago. When did you start school?
When I was 6 years old.
Yeah, which is how many years ago?
About 7.
About 7 years ago. Okay.
So almost 13.
And okay, if we say we moved to another place, how long is that ago?
I can't even remember now.
You can't remember. Okay, it's a couple of years, maybe 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
Okay. So if you want to say something happened in past, we can use ago.
Yeah.
With days and months and weeks. Can you try to think of something that happened recently?
Recently, I started reading Hunger Games and I love it.
Oh, really? Okay. How long ago?
Oh, like a week ago, and I'm already almost done with the book. That's how much I love it.
Oh, great. So you started a week ago and it's finished.
Almost.
Almost. Good.
It is not my favorite book series, even though I'm not even done with the first book.
Okay. And how about spring? We can look out. It's beautiful weather.
Yeah.
When did that start?
It started a few months ago.
A few months ago. It's not that long. About a month. It started in March. What do we have now? April.
Yeah.
So a
Well, it
month.
certainly didn't start last week.
Yeah. Not according to weather, but according to calendar. Okay. Yeah, so what we use is some time ago that we say that something happened in the past. And we always put that at the end of the sentence, yeah? So you can't say, I, months ago, did something. Because in Czech it's possible, is it?
Yeah.
Před 2 měsíci jsem začal číst knihu. It's perfectly okay, yeah? But with English, we always put it at the end of the sentence. And how about last? What does it mean, last?
Poslední.
And where did you go last summer?
I went to Croatia.
Okay. And was it last summer?
Yes, that was last summer.
Uh-huh. And we can translate it two ways. Poslední, anebo
Minulý.
minulý. Very good. So we can say, last week I visited Granny.
But I didn't visit my granny. My granny's in America.
Oh, I know, it's far away, but you could visit her by Skype or something.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah? Do you make conversation with her?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. So we can say last or ago and go into past,
Yeah.
like at time traveler. Okay,
Yeah.
what else we can use to practice past tense? We can use cards like this. Oh, I have some calendar on the other side.
Oh.
It was a nice landscape of Beskidi Mountains. But never mind. I wrote down grew up, and if I was just learning, I would say grow up on the other side, and I would have present and past in one card. And I would put it from the Czech side or from the infinitive side, and then when I know, I turn it and I learn it.
Yeah.
Sounds easy. Do you learn Czech words like this?
No, I learned them by talking to people.
Another way, okay. And another way of learning or practicing past can be looking into magazines. So I took this one, which is probably quite old now, but we found an interesting picture here, which was this one, yeah. And there is a not very nice picture with
A car crash.
car crash, yeah. So we can guess what happened. What happened?
Well, actually, many things could have happened. Maybe the driver was drunk, or he was speeding, or maybe there was some ice left over from winter. And really, there are just many things that could have happened.
Yeah, or maybe they wanted to save some deer or rabbits or something on the road.
Well, usually when people go off the road, it's not to... Well, it is kind of to save the deer, but it's also to save themselves. But they usually just
Okay,
turn
so
the
something
wheel.
happened and the car crashed. Okay. And he ended up in the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay, then we found Will Smith,
Yeah.
and that's from the film
Yeah.
Which one?
Men in Black.
Man in Black. Okay, and what happened in Man in Black?
Well, they are looking for aliens, like bad aliens. There's lots of aliens, but they're bad aliens
Okay.
too. That they're looking for. They use this.
And what did they do with the aliens?
Well, they kill them.
Kill them. They disappeared. Yeah. Or they send them to another planet.
And they use this to erase the memory of people that they asked questions to.
Yeah. Not to have too many questions. They erased their memories.
Yeah,
Yeah?
they just ask the person a few questions and then they erase their memory about it.
I would need
that?
that sometimes. You
For
know,
what?
when you have some bad experience and like, bzzing, and you don't remember anything. Would be good, wasn't it?
But there are, in one show called Gravity Falls, one man did that because he saw something bad and he turned into the town's crazy person. I'm just saying.
All right, so another magazine I took was Těšínské listy. Oh, surprise, surprise.
Ooh, surprise.
Yeah, so do you know where it is?
Oh, that's on the bridge.
Uh-huh. And
One
what
of the
happened?
Well, they blocked it up.
Okay, they blocked it because of coronavirus, yeah?
Yes.
And because of closed borders. Okay. Oh,
So this is a newer one.
I think so. Yes, from March. We can see some cooking people. And do you know who's that one? Probably don't know.
No, I don't.
It's a famous cook. And he cooked for charity. His name is
Oh.
David Valiček, yeah? So he cooked
Yeah.
for charity. And how about the policeman?
Oh,
Oh, that's army.
Military. Yeah, I actually...
Soldiers.
We were going on a walk in Český Těšín. You usually just walk in Kotěbos, but one time we went there and we saw this. Like we just saw them standing there. Also, I think this is interesting. Like people put up signs.
So they placed the signs saying
Like
We miss you. We miss you too.
Yeah.
Yes? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. So we can take any magazine and talk about pictures, what happened. Yeah, and this way practice. Oh, you have some math here.
oh,
Math
no.
is your favorite, isn't it? It's too
My
easy for
favorite
you.
is biology.
Okay. Right. So these are some tips that how can children practice. They can make little papers to practice the forms of verbs. They could try to use the pictures in magazines. They can talk about anything that happened to them last day, last week, some time ago.
Yeah.
And they can read some stories. Stories are the best way how to find some more about past and about stories. And I have one story here that is called Wooga. Wooga is about dinosaur and a caveman. And there are not many words, but you will get a little exercise coming with this video. And you will have different types of verbs used in here. So the story is quite simple. And the important part is that you read through and fill in the right form of verb. So now we can enjoy Wooga story about a caveman and dinosaur. Okay, so that's not the end of the story, but you will have to watch it till the end to find out what happens to an egg. And okay, shortly, can we describe what happened with the dinosaurs?
So Wooga, the caveman, was chasing the baby Tyrannosaurus, but then the baby Tyrannosaurus started crying because he was very scared. So Wooga left him alone. And
He was sorry to eat it, right?
Yeah.
Or kill it.
yes,
But then Mom came. And did she eat him?
she tried,
Okay.
maybe.
But left him alone.
Yeah, after
Okay.
she got rid of him.
And then he found
Well, then he found the egg, but the egg seems to be indestructible for some reason. I don't see why it's indestructible.
It's in spite of everything, the egg survives, and something happens at the end.
Really?
Yeah, so you'll find out when you watch it till the end, but we will not tell the children so they can watch it themselves. And there are a couple of questions coming with this story, and if you find the video and play it in a mode with the questions, you'll get the same questions as I have on my worksheet, so you can do it straight away in the video. And if you answer right, it moves you on in the story. So, for example, it says...
Like the black hole video?
Kind of. There are always the questions. The video stops and then it goes again. So, for example, the man, something after the baby dinosaur. So, the man run or ran. And you have to find out which is the right form. And you click on it and you move on in the story. Yeah, and at the end you have a couple of questions that you have to put in the right verb so it makes a story. And you will find out how the egg helped the man. Surprising.
Ooh.
The egg will help the man and not vice versa. Or maybe even vice versa. There was a similar story with eggs in one funny story. Did you watch The Ice Age?
Mm-hmm.
And
There were the 3 Tyrannosaurus eggs.
yeah.
N-
And what happened?
The Tyrannosaurus, the baby T-Rexes started...
Searching for it, for them.
Yeah, but well, the mother started searching for the eggs, but the baby dinosaurs hatched, and in the playground they were attacking the other kids, and one even tried to eat one of the kids. He actually barfed out 2 kids.
Who became their mother?
I forgot his name, but he's the weird one with like
Sloth.
the eyes.
It was
Sloth.
Sid. Yes, the
Sid.
sloth Sid.
Even though sloths don't have eyes here.
And he started nursing them.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they were being very naughty.
Yes. Okay. And it ended up that they were all saved and given back to their mother.
Yeah.
And they made even friends with Sid, didn't they? Okay. So it was a similar story in here.
I guess.
Okay. So you can watch it till the end and you can practice what you have tried today. And I think if we're talking about past, it would take another hours and hours to learn and to practice more. So it's up to you how you start and which way you find easier for you. For somebody is listening, for somebody is reading the stories, for somebody
it's usually listening.
Maybe watching the videos. Might be a good idea to get the subtitles. Když si tam dáte titulky, když si třeba myslíte, že tomu úplně nerozumíte, tak si dáte video s anglickými titulky a máte tam zároveň i text a zároveň slyšíte. And that's probably all from our advices. Have you got an advice how to learn? Past tenses?
No, because I just grew up learning them, so
You grew up on it, yes.
I don't know how to explain it.
Okay. And how did you learn in Czech?
I just spoke to people. I just kept learning more and more words by speaking to people.
Yeah.
Except for me, it's easier because everybody here is Czech, so I can just speak Czech to them. While I'm like one of the only Americans in the area, so you can't just come up to an American or an Englishman and speak English with them. So it's probably harder for you.
Okay. So can you say farewell in Czech so they know how well you speak Czech now?
What?
Can you say farewell in Czech?
Farewell?
Yeah, say goodbye to people.
Oh, farewell.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what I
difficult
know.
to speak with that.
That's what I know.
Don't be shy. You can speak really well.
Well, I know I can speak well.
Yeah, in Czech.
That's what I know.
A mějte se krásně, že?
Yeah.
Okay, so goodbye from me too. And maybe I will see you one more time And thanks to Caleb for coming. It was great to have you here.
I'm glad.
Bye-bye.
Co byste měli vědět o koronaviru? Jak se koronavirus šíří? Kontaktem s ostatními lidmi, kapénkami vzduchem na vzdálenost 2 i více metrů, během hovoru kapénkami, které dopadají do vzdálenosti 5 až 7 metrů, při kašlání, při kýchání. Příznaky onemocnění koronavirem jsou zvýšená teplota, kašel, dušnost, únava, bolest svalů, dýchací obtíže. Jak chránit sebe a své okolí? Dodržujte mimořádná opatření vlády České republiky a Ministerstva zdravotnictví. Zůstaňte doma, vycházejte ven jen za účelem cesty do zaměstnání, nákupu potravin a léků pro sebe a své nejbližší. Pokud vycházíte z domova, vždy používejte ochranné prostředky na ústa, nos, oči a ruce. Ochranné prostředky. Ústa a nos si chraňte rouškou. Jednorázovou, textilní s kapesníkem, šátkem nebo šálou, kapesníkem či jinak. Oči si chraňte brýlemi, dioptrickými, slunečními či jinými. Ruce si chraňte rukavicemi, jednorázovými, textilními či jinými. Jak nakládat s ochrannými prostředky? Před i po nasazení ochranného prostředku si umýjte ruce vodou a mýdlem. Ty jednorázové opatrně sundejte, roušku za provázky, tak, abyste se nedotýkali jejího zevního povrchu, kde mohou být zachyceny virové částice. Jednorázové roušky zabalte do igelitového sáčku a vyhoďte. Prostředky na více použití vydezinfikujte nebo vyperte alespoň na 60 stupňů a přežehlete napařovací žehličkou. Jak ještě chránit zdraví sebe i okolí? Často si myjte ruce vodou a mýdlem, především při příchodu domů nebo při odchodu do zaměstnání, po vysmrkání, při kontaktu s předměty zvenku, například dotyk klíčů, bankovek a podobně. Používejte jednorázové kapesníky. Při kašlání, kýchání si zakrývejte ústa paží nebo rukávem. Starejte se o své zdraví. Dostatečně spěte, pijte dostatek vody, dbejte na zvýšený příjem vitamínů, především vitamínů B, C a D. Vitamin B je obsažen například v brokolici, rajčatech, oříšcích. Vitamin C je obsažen například v pomerančích, kiwi. Vitamin D je obsažen například v houbách a vejcích a tělo ho přijímá i ze slunečního záření. Na koho se můžete obrátit? Pokud potřebujete informace o koronaviru, volejte infolinku 1212. Pokud se necítíte zdravotně dobře, zavolejte svému praktickému lékaři a telefonicky se domluvte na dalším postupu. Pokud je váš zdravotní stav vážný, volejte linku 112. Více informací na koronavirus.mzcr.cz